it's me again, Rosie B, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, guys, as I'm going to share with you my application for adjustment of status, what are the documents that I submitted, how I arrange my documents, how I write my cover letter, what are the supporting documents, each folder, how I attach it, how I arrange it. I hope, guys, this video will help you in your application for adjustment of status someday. So in this video, I'm going to share you the entire documents that I submitted and how I arrange it. So let's start with the folder form I-485, application for adjustment of status and supporting documents. So in this folder, this is how I write the cover letter. So I put my name above, my address, my email and my contact, and then the address of the United States Department of Homeland Security, and then RE application for adjustment of status for my name and my alien number. So please find attached documents for your per usual. My eligibility is based on the admission on the fiancé of a U.S. citizen and subsequent marriage to the citizen within 19 days of entry. Packet form I-1485, application to register permanent residence or adjustment of status includes. So first is the form G1145. This is the e-notification of your application that you will get notified on the updates of your application. This is the authorization that you will be notified in your updates of your application. Then the form I-485. Be sure that the form is signed and be sure that the form that you are filling up is the one that expires in March 31, 2023. So guys, this is really very important. Most of the application get denied or get returned because they failed to sign. So be sure that your form I-1485 is signed. And then I attach the cashier's check in the amount of $1,225 made payable to the U.S. Department of Homeland Security, and it is amounted to $1,225, which is $1,140 for I-1485 filing fee and $85 for the biometric. So you can do what we call this a money order, but my husband go to his bank and ask for a bank's cashier's check payable to the U.S. Department of Homeland Security. So if you don't have a bank check or you prefer to do a money order, you can do that, but you have to split your payment because the money order will only accept $1,225, but my husband requests for a cashier's checks, so it is amounted to $1,225. And then 2 passport type of photos, guys, and be sure that you will write your name at the back and your alien number. And then the copy of my passport bio page, and then the passport biographical pages and all stapled pages on applicant's passport, including the K1 visa page with the date of entry. So I scan my visa with my date of entry, and then copy of your most recent I-94. So if you don't know how to print your I-94, I have a video about my SNN application. There's a link there of how to print your I-94, or you just go to the Department of Homeland Security. You can actually print your most recent I-94, and then also I put a copy of my copy of my birth certificate, and then a copy of my marriage certificate, and then my copy of my DS-325, the vaccination supplement or the vaccination documentation medical worksheet. And since it's not expired yet, so I attach the DS-3025. When you do your medical in your home country, it expires for 1 year. So if you apply for adjustment of status before 1 year of your medical, you can submit that medical application, and then I also submit, guys, the copy of my COVID-19 vaccination. So even if the USCIS doesn't access, I just attach my vaccination that I am vaccinated. It's because right now there is pandemic. So if ever you need it, at least I have a copy of it. And then a copy of Form I-797, Notice of Action, Approval Notice for I-129F fiancee petition. So the NOAA 2, you will also attach the NOAA 2 if in your application. And also, guys, in below of my application, I put that copies of documents submitted are exact photocopies of unaltered documents, and we understand that we may be required to submit original documents to an immigration officer of a later time. So I just put it in below that the copy that if they will require me to bring the original copies of my birth certificate, my marriage contract, I can bring it in the interview. So these are the folder of Form I-1485, application for adjustment of status and supporting documents. So the next folder, guys, is the Form I-864, Affidavit of Support and supporting documents. So again, guys, in the cover letter for Form I-864 is your name above, your address, contact number, email, and then the address of the U.S. Homeland Security, and then the subject, Affidavit of Support for me, and then my alien number. So please find attached documents so these are the documents, guys, that I submitted. Form I-864, Affidavit of Support from my husband to me, and then these are the supporting documents. So I submitted his IRS tax return transcript and W-2s for 2018, 2019, and 2020. And then for all of he had 3 jobs, so I put all of the job that he has in the IRS tax return that he has, and then his copies of the sponsor's recent pay stub. So I asked for his last pay stub, and then I attach also that pay stub to the application, and then copy of medical insurance because my husband had medical and life insurance that my name is already on it, that he already acknowledged me as his wife, as his beneficiary. So I also include that in the form of affidavit of support, and then copy of US passport, biographic passport page. So I also attach his copy of his passport. So that's the Form I-864. That's the documents that I submitted in the application. And then next, guys, is the Form I-765. This is the employment authorization application and supporting documents. So this form, guys, is again, the cover letter is my name, address, the same heading on the cover letter, and the RE is the application for employment authorization for Form I-765. So these are the documents that I attach in the folder, on this folder, Form I-765. So I have her the Form G1145A notification again of application for employment of authorization, and then Forms I-765. Be sure that you sign this form, guys. And then copy, I attach the supporting documents that I attach in this folder is the copy of my marriage certificate, 2 passport type photos with my name at the back and my alien number, and then photocopy of birth certificate, copy of Form I-797, Notice of Action, the approval notice, NOAA 2, in your approval notice for your Form I-129F, fiancee's petition. So I attached that, and then the copy of my most recent I-94, copy of my passport bio page, copy of the biographical pages and all stapled pages on the applicant's passport. So including your K-1 visa page with date of entry. I also attached the copy of the receipt of my SNN application. Since I have already applied for a social security number when I got her 2 weeks, so I also attached the copy of that application, the copy of the the copy of the card. So again, I put below that copies of documents submitted are exact photocopies of unaltered documents, and we understand that we may be required to submit the original documents to an immigration officer on a later date. So I also write and below of my cover letter. And then guys, the last folder is the proof of genuine relationship. I don't know if this is necessary, but I'll just submit this. I just submit all the documents if I needed to, like all the documents that I think will help the process of my application. So in my proof for a genuine relationship, the documents that I submitted is the copy of our marriage certificate, photos during our wedding, and the families and with family and friends, and then photos during the occasion with family, copy of medical insurance that my husband get for me and as his beneficiary, and a copy of a supplementary credit card that my husband gave me. My husband applied a supplementary credit card for his credit card, and he include me and he get me that card under my name. So I also give them the copy that my husband give me access to his financial record. So that's indicate that you have a genuine relationship for marriage, that your marriage is not fake. So I just feel like I need to submit the documents. And then I didn't submit, guys, the form of advance parole, the application for advance parole, because I feel that I don't need it. Since there are lots of restrictions, we can't go anywhere other than the United States anyway. We can't go home due to travel restrictions. So I don't feel that I need to apply for an advance parole until I get my green card. So I don't have that folder. I don't do that application for advance parole because I don't think so that I will be leaving to the United States anytime soon. So if you feel that you need to leave the United States before you receive your green card, if you think that you need to go home, if you think that there is an urgent thing for you to leave the United States, you can file an advance parole. You can get that application for you to leave the country while you're waiting for your green card. But for me, I didn't do that application because I feel like it's not necessary. I'm not living in the US anytime soon. The travel restriction around the world, even going back to the Philippines, is so hard during this pandemic. So I'm just wait for my green card before I make any travel plan. So I just don't do the application for advance parole because for me it's not necessary in my adjustment of status because I'm not going anywhere. So that's all the documents, guys, that I submitted. That's all the supporting documents in my visa application. I hope, guys, this video will help you when you finally do your adjustment of status. Please, guys, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button because I'm going to document my entire process, the time that I received my green card, the time that I had my driver's license, my work authorization, all of the process that you will go through here in the United States when you came here on a K1 visa or what type of visa you are. So if you are into the same journey, don't forget to subscribe, guys, so that you'll know all the entire process because I'm going to document the entire process of my immigration journey. So I hope, guys, this video will help you. Thank you for watching and see you again on my next video.